Hello everyone, my name is Jane and I've been always interested in technologies. The best technology that exists so far is of course generative AI because this big bro that has read all of the internet, saw all the pictures and whatever can create fantastic results for me and I don't have to work that much in the office anymore. So this is what I want to tell you about, and if you still haven't started, no worries. For the beginners who have never used ChatGPT, really this is still a good time to start because technologies they've been just developing for you, and now is the proper time to start and go with it for 2025. Subscribe to this channel and you will learn more about the tricks. Let's get started. As I said, artificial intelligence is absolutely fascinating. It basically started in 1950s when Turing has questions like if machine can actually think and can suggest us anything and so on. And over the last 2 years, we reached the stage when we achieved generative AI technologies, and now computer can create anything that we ask it about. Artificial intelligence has been around for a long, long time. For example, whenever Netflix recommends you a movie, it uses artificial intelligence. Wherever you get a song on Spotify, it also analyzes all your likes and all your preferences and provides you something. Google, when recommends you the search specific articles or website, it also uses artificial intelligence. But over the last 2 years, it's been really booming because now it's the era of generative AI, when computers got so smart that they can generate something. Imagine that before it was more like the pathways that people programmed and you needed the programming language to work with AI. But now any person can work with AI using just simple human language, English, French, German, Russian, whatever, any language that the model understands. It's really, really fascinating. Now we have Big Bro that speaks a lot of languages, has read basically all of the internet, saw lots of pictures, can understand how lots of things look like in the world, and can create any video, any photo, or any text that you might actually want. So it will completely change the way we work. And especially if you're working in some profession that requires writing texts, generating images, videos, audios, or whatever. So it's more than that. AI can be any professional that you can imagine in the world. It's actually so smart. It's 1,000 times smarter than any human because it basically analyzed almost all information that exists on Earth. And that's truly, truly fascinating. You can ask it any questions. Let's say if a kid asks you why the sky is blue, you don't need to really know the answer to that. You can just ask AI about it, and that's pretty cool. It's basically like a huge brain, a huge super brain, like a huge oracle that you can ask for absolutely anything. Is it absolutely important which AI chatbot you use if you're an absolute beginner? I would say no, just stick to any of them because huge technological companies, they've been working on this technology for a long time and they all have very big models. Your results will be more affected by how exactly you communicate with the model rather than the chatbot itself. There are, for example, 3 super big ones. It's Microsoft Copilot, it's Google Gemini, and there's ChatGPT by OpenAI. You can use absolutely any of them. For example, at work you can use Microsoft Copilot, and at home you can use ChatGPT or let's say Google Gemini because you have a subscription. So I would say there are 2 principles that you should stick to work with AI and actually just have fun with AI on a daily basis. The first thing is a habit. And the second thing is being absolutely clear and knowing very simple principles how exactly to communicate with our big bro, with our AI chatbot to get the better results. The first thing is habit. It's exactly like implementing any routine into your life. Healthy food or getting like good training and so on. You should just remember about it. It's as simple as that, just remembering about it, because over a long period we've been getting information through the different sources. The first thing, we can just, forget about something that we can, let's say, write a text or find information or brainstorm with AI or get the answer for specific questions. We can just forget about it, and that's why not use it. But when you know how specifically you can use AI, just implement that in this phase and be creative about it. Stay curious, be fascinated about it, because the technology is really super fascinating. It's very, very simple. Treat it as your super huge brain and just go with it. No worries. It's basically like a huge brain that you can talk to, and that's really, really fascinating. The second principle is being absolutely clear in your task. Till now, we got information several ways. On the one side of the spectrum is web search. When we go to Google, for example, and use usually 3 to 4 keywords and then see if information is there online or there is no websites or no articles that actually match your specific task. And on the other side is talking to a colleague. When you go to the colleague and you're like, hey, how's it going? Like you have a small talk, let's say, and then you describe, I've been working on the project that aims to change something like this. I need to generate, let's say, a press release about this topic, how exactly I could do that, or could you do that for me? And you describe the task exactly, like which event, let's say, you want this press release to be about, or like what exactly should be in this press release, how many words you expect in this press release, what language it should be written in, and so on. So you have a very specific idea in mind and you describe this idea to your colleague, right? And also you use small talk. Talking to AI lies somewhere in between the web search and talking to your colleague. You should be very clear. You should describe the context that you have so that the AI model will actually tune the information for you. Models are called generative, and they will generate you result anyway. Whenever you ask, that will generate you a response. There is no such case as in the web search when you don't have a response. It will generate the response for you. So your main task is to give it enough context and be as precise as you can in what you want to achieve in the output to get the best result. These are just 2 basic principles that you need to follow to get the most amazing results from ChatGPT, from Google Gemini, or Microsoft Copilot. Next step that you can do is actually to download the application for AI chatbots on your mobile. You can actually just speak to that and they will respond to you in voice, or you can type it and they will reply to you in the text data. And let's do the following. You download the app or you go to the website. You say who you are, what are your hobbies, who you work as, and let's say any activities that you do on the regular basis. And you ask AI, how exactly can this chatbot help you in your daily life? And the AI chatbot will generate some ideas for you. Interesting fact, Google has analyzed the best prompts and they figure out that the best prompt have 21 words in them, while the average prompt that the users use is about 9 words. Write about 21 words and you will get the best result. Seriously, that's it. That's all you need to know to start. Okay, my dears, let's jump to examples. Here I have 3 big bros open, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Microsoft Copilot, and I have already written a prompt. I say I'm new to AI, I work as a project manager, my hobbies are dancing, watching sci-fi movies, and learning Spanish. How can I use AI chatbots in my life? Suggest 10 ways. And Microsoft Copilot suggests me that I can use it for language learning, creative inspiration, personal assistant, data analysis, entertainment recommendations, learning resources, as a fitness companion, and interactive fun. So it gives me really a lot of ideas and even asks me, it says, feel free to dive into any of the suggestions. Is there a particular area you'd like to explore further? So it actually speaks to me. That's pretty cool. And I reply, yeah, like in a very basic human language. Okay, let's dive deeper into, let's say, creative inspiration. And let's see what result Copilot will generate.
And also I say detail and suggest the prompts that I can use. But because we have a vast array of ideas here, the prompts won't be like too detailed. So this is just to give you an example. And here it suggests, like, for example, for project ideas, I can ask him all these questions. But to make this prompts more effective, we would need to include some context about like our life. Okay, let's jump to ChatGPT. I insert the same prompt. It actually has a mistake in the word learning, but all three models will be able to analyze it. So they all understand what I meant by learning, despite I misspelled the word. And the results that we have from ChatGPT are pretty much the same. So it also suggests me that I can use it for wellness, for event planning, for creative inspiration, for my work. And then I jump to Gemini and insert the same prompt. And it also gives me the ideas how I can use it for project management. It's more detailed than the other chatbots. It also breaks it down for personal and for professional life and gives me a lot of ideas how exactly I can use it, and even adds some general tips. Here's a summary for your convenience. You can take a screenshot and send it to your friend. Also share it with your friends who haven't started with AI, and I wish you all the best. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about tips and tricks and how to use technologies to benefit your life. Huge love. Thank you all. Bye bye.